Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zachary, and thanks for tuning in to Hollywood Movie Talk. We got a great show we're going to talk about today. Uh, Tomorrow Wars. That's right. Um, Came out on Amazon Prime on the 21st of July. I just got a chance to see it. I just saw it, and I love it. I mean, this got to be my second best alien attack on humanity. Um, my first favorite alien attack movie is L.A. Battle L.A. I love that movie, and Tomorrow Wars is the second best in my opinion. So Battle L.A. is a good extraterrestrial attack on humanity. My second best is Tomorrow Wars, and then my third best is Independent. I just want to warn you, if you haven't seen Tomorrow Wars on Amazon Prime, this is spoiler. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to spoil a little bit about the movie. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and come back later and watch Amazon Prime Tomorrow Wars. Okay? This is a great movie. A lot of action. Oh my gosh. I mean, The Tomorrow War is the official name of I said Tomorrow Wars, but it's actually the Tomorrow War. But I mean, man, where should I start? Well, I will start with this: that when Ronald Reagan was president of the United States, he said at a UN nation, he said if there was an alien invasion, now I'm not quoting the exact words because I can't remember the exact words he said, but you can Google it. President Ronald Reagan said at the UN, and we were talking to the UN nation, if there was an alien invasion on planet Earth, we will all put aside our differences and we will come together to fight for humanity. United States, Russia, China, we will all put aside our differences. And I believe that. I believe that. The one thing I like about the human race is that, of course, we can be some of the violent people on earth. Some of us are very evil. Some of us don't care about other people. But I believe if we were faced with extinction, we will come together for the good of all mankind to fight for our survival. I believe that. Now, hopefully that don't happen. Uh, I do believe that there might be other life out there in the solar system and in the Milky Way galaxy and space. I do believe that. I'm not sure they're intelligent like we are. Maybe they're more like a cat or a dog or something like that. Don't have intelligence as human beings. Now, uh, this extraterrestrial movie take place in the future. I think 2051, and this is this, and then the present time with Chris Prep character. Chris Prep plays as um, Dan, Dan Foster. J.L. Simmons in here too. J.K. Simmons is also here um, in the movie. So it was great to see J.K. Simmons also uh, uh, playing as Dan Fowler. The characters are great. I mean, the chemistries are great. Um, in this movie, it's great. Um, I believe in the characters. I believe in the chemistry bonding. Now it's fascinating how this movie portrayed Dan and J.K. Simmons, Mr. Foster. Um, you know, the J.K. Simmons played a um, not so good father uh, to Dan. Chris Pratt. Um, you know, so their relationship wasn't that good in the beginning. But at the end, they came together. But it was funny how Chris Pratt told J.K. Simmons that Dan told Mr. Foster, said, "You'll never meet your granddaughter. You're not going to get that second chance." So um, it's a lot of chemistry here with the characters. So I guess Mr. Foster didn't do a good job, maybe, in being there for Dan. Now it's very strange that the Foster family is all in the military. Um, Dan served in Iraq. Uh, I think Mr. Foster served in Vietnam, and then Dan's daughter served um, in the future war with the aliens in the 2057. So the whole family is military. So that's great to see that. You don't see that too much in movies. Um, so this movie take place in present time. Dan with his 9-year-old daughter, they watching a soccer game, and humans from the future um, came in from this time device. They made a wormhole time device, which scientists do believe that is possible. I watched a lot of science stuff on YouTube, and they really believe that not in our lifetime, but maybe 200 or 300 years from now, it might be possible to time travel. So they were fascinated that they used some true scientists quotation and mathematics and stuff. So the future humans came to start to recruit um, soldiers and anybody they can get. Well, they really wasn't. Some a lot of them wasn't soldiers. Recruit people and start a draft. That's what they did. So all the United States, all the nation got together to defend the world and send the humans to the future to um, try to fight the alien invasion. And they had to because the human race was down to like 500,000. So that's why they came to. That's why the future human came to the past to start that draft and recruit people because they would run out of people to fight the war. But the true reason um, why Dan was sent to fight in the future war is because his daughter sent for him. Um, I think her name was Mavi. I'm trying to think, Mavi or Mel, or one of them. That was his daughter. Let's see. Yeah. Trying to see. Yeah, pull out. What's her daughter? She was little though. Mm. Gator was good too. He started off as a coward a little bit. He did a lot of talking. Sam Richardson played Gator, so that was good. Uh, Trying to see. Merle. Merle Foster. Forster. I'm sorry, Merle Forster. So Dan Forster, James Forster. James Forster is the J.K. Simmons, the father. So this movie was great. I like it. It's, 2 hours, about 2 hours of movie. Um, Dan daughter sent for him to be drafted in the future war. He didn't know that at the time, so he went there, and man, they had to rescue um, some of the people that were trapped in the building. Um, a couple of the scientists and people working on trying to find um, the DNA and solution to try to kill the female alien. Now the alien is White Spike. That's what they call the aliens in this movie, White Spike, and they pretty, yeah, they're scary looking. You wouldn't think an alien like that would have that type of intelligence, but they're very smart. Um, so they managed to find the solution to try to find what can kill her, the queen. And they did. They ran a lot of tests. They trapped the queen. They find her. The queen. They nest underground. So they use underground tunnels to nest. And quite frankly, they've been here the whole time, for a long time. They crashed onto Earth. So um, I don't think the intention was to actually come here, but they crashed. And so they've been eating humans because they're hungry. So this is a great movie. Um, and what's the twist is that you think that you're going to save the day in the future, but they lost that war in the future. And um, Dan's daughter knew that from the beginning, and she gave him um, uh, one of the uh, viruses to kill the queen, and he had to take it with him and jump into his time, um, present time frame, back where he's from in his timeline. Um, so because they did lost, the aliens won in the future, 2051. So they had to, Dan had to go back and try to find out how can they beat the alien, um, even though they lost in the future, the human future. Now, once the time travel device was destroyed, there's no way they can jump from the present to the future again. And he didn't realize that. So how can you mass produce something and send it back to them? So you got to kill the aliens before they even um, get their foot off the ground, and that's what they did. And J.K. Simmons' character, Mr. James Foster, they all got together and you know shared some good words, reunited with one another, and it was very touching. If you don't really have a father and son relationship, then you understand that was very touching. And also, this movie can teach us too. It's cinematic values in this movie, um, that you can turn yourself around. You can be a good person, even though you're a jackass right now. You could turn around and be a good father, be a good husband, be a good lover, be a good brother, be a good sister. And that's why I really took out of this movie that he was going down the wrong track. But it wasn't for his daughter drafting him into the future fight this war. And he realized when she talked and said, Dad, you left us. And he's like, no, I would never do that. So that made him realize how important it is to be with family. Because he didn't know how much he hurt his daughter. And plus, he lost his daughter in the future. So when he got back into his timeline, where he was at 2021, he knew the value of family. And that's why I took out of this. Even though, yeah, they fought the aliens and la 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 la, and the movie is great, but the movie is deeper than that. It's symbolic. It's more deeper than just fighting aliens and, yeah, we won. What the movie was trying to teach us is this: we all are different. We make mistakes, but at the end, we come together for a greater cause. There is still good in the human race. There is. Even the worst person can turn around, in my opinion. So he was going down the wrong track that he didn't even realize. Of course, he died in a car accident 7 years after 2051. Dan did in the movie, but she told her that she was mad at the time that you left me and mom, you hurt us, and then at the end she apologized and realized he is a good dad, and and he did try to save her at the end. But this was a great movie. It's on Amazon Prime. Y'all guys need to check out. I really enjoyed watching. The action is great. I mean, top of the line action. Um, you know, but it has some great character development and some emotion things would make you think like, wow, I didn't realize that, I hurt my daughter like that. I didn't realize it. You start thinking, and you're like, no, I would never leave my family, but he did, but he had a chance to correct it because he went back in the past. And we don't have that chance right now to correct whatever you did, no matter where you at around the world. Whatever you did in the past, we can't go back in the past and correct it. But if the person is still around, tell someone you're sorry. You know, tell someone you love them. We are all the same. And I believe we will all come together in real life if we was under attack by some unseen forces that we never have ever met in our life. Okay? So you don't take anything from this video. Let's all get along. Let's all love each other. And let's do good for all mankind. And please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. It helped the YouTube figure out a lot of stuff. And I want to thank y'all for listening to me. And don't forget to check out The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt. Okay? Played in the Garden of the Galaxy. Great actor. Great actor. All right? And do good to each other. Because you never know when we're going to have to stand united for a greater cause. And who knows, 10 years from now, we might be fighting an alien invasion. Can you put aside your differences with your other fellow man? Can you love your neighbor even though they done you wrong to fight for the human race? One day, we might have to find out. Y'all have a great night, and thank you for tuning in to Hollywood Movie Talk. I will be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.